let's go back to San Diego Comic-Con and show off some stuff that we're seeing on Twitter.
Do we have to go back to California?
Well, we're not really going back to California. We're going back to the people that have gathered there, but we're just stealing away all of the interesting things that may or may not be going on there.
Artwork. I'd rather wash my hands with fire, folks, than go to California. Really?
I was going to say, I left California 25 years ago. I don't want to go back.
Oh,
this is not San Francisco.
People are escaping California at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
To doing everything
I've
else.
seen that I've seen the MVP was moving, but he wasn't really moving out of state. He was just moving within the state. I'm like, oh gosh, you're killing me, bro.
I'm trying to.
This is the motion posters.
It's a neat concept to do. Very Harry Potter.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Let's see.
Oh, I remember that show.
The dinosaurs is a NECA action figure set.
Yeah.
Did you say those were NECA? Oh crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're NECA. Yeah, they're NECA.
Oh god.
They look great, but it's like 50-50 if it'll even be if you can even remove it from the packaging.
Exactly, like, without the arms breaking off or something. Yeah, exactly.
I bought
the baby looks really rigid. But
Yep.
the articulation on the dad, I could see stuff getting broken for sure.
I bought an alien figure from NECA. Broke just trying to get it out of the plastic.
Oh wow. Dang.
I bought a Michael Myers and a Jason Voorhees, and I might just swap the heads on the Mego bodies. I'm just so annoyed with the quality. You pay twice as much for a NECA than you do a Mego, and they're so brittle. It's not worth it.
This is a new Fantastic Four title called Full Circle by Alex Ross, who does these amazing artwork. Yeah, so you might be hearing about that. That's dropping. This is the actually Alex Ross booth. There's a little video, so we can open that.
Nice.
I don't really want sound. I just want.
I can only imagine how much work goes into his photorealistic artwork.
Oh yeah,
that is not sustainable on a regular comic.
It looks.
But he has done regular comics, right? You've seen some, right?
Yes. Yes.
True. Marvel's Kingdom Come and Justice are my three favorites of his when it comes to full comic creations.
Dude must work
limited series. He can't, like I said, can't keep that up long term.
The tour begins.
Look! Oh no! Oh no! They're going.
There we go. Harley, here's the big reveal. All right, so this is an HBO Max show that's coming. Yes, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy as a couple.
Not at all secret gay agenda.
No, no secret.
Me ill.
To us, together at last.
Gosh, it's so over the top.
But it's so important to have the on-screen representation.
That's right, because if you're not, you're a bigot.
Megan, you were just commenting over a Poison Ivy outfit where she looked like Peter Pan. Here, she looks like a freaking Battlestar Galactica sewer cleaner or something. What the heck is going on?
Everyone looks Star Trek. She went from Peter Pan to Star Trek. Yep, she did.
She's in sewage and waste management.
Harley and Ivy take over the fucking world.
There we go. Got an F-bomb from freaking HBO Max on my channel because they're so classy. Because that's what comic book
this stuff is the stuff of adult parodies. You know, this is not.
What is happening?
What was that?
Wow.
The culture's being destroyed.
Oh yeah, because everybody needs to see that on TV. Sure.
Hello, Desiree.
Oh my god, they're literally in bed with like
oh my god
money.
Well, this is not for kids. This is
for kids.
Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon's on the toilet. What the heck is happening in their show?
Oh gosh.
Is this designed to make us watch?
Wait a minute. So Harley is pale white like all the way down?
Well, definitely in that shot she was. So. Except for the green money, and she definitely paints her some eyeshadow.
That raises too many questions.
It's radiation.
Other parts of her, what color are they?
It's actually a black eye and a swollen eye because poison ivy is actually, the dominant one.
I want to understand what is the red, white, and blue badge that Commissioner Gordon's wearing while he's on the toilet on his janitor-looking shirt?
His Trump sticker.
He's a big fan of Pepsi.
I was just going to say that.
This is the IRS calling, sir. You have a $90,000.
They're crank calling Commissioner Gordon. That's literally what the script is.
Oh, for frig's sake!
Don't they have better things they could be doing if they're in bed together?
Is this about my ex-wife? What the freak?
Like, this is what's considered comedy nowadays, unfortunately.
They're spam calling, asking for a credit card number.
Programming.
Given the nature of poison ivy, this raises other questions that I should not be thinking about.
He's like, if the green person's with the white person.
I mean, if kissing poison ivy is poisonous, then wouldn't... Never mind.
Well, they were kissing in the other scene. I guess she's immune to it or something.
Oh,
but now he's fishing out a credit card because he's so dumb. He's going for their scam, and they're putting Harley on the phone. Oh my gosh! And then so literally we've spent at least 10 seconds on the toilet gag in their promotional material.
Yeah. Because everybody needs to see, Commissioner Gordon on the porcelain throne.
Charge it to the room.
Mrs. and Mrs. Gordon.
They stole the invisible jet, and she is reading the New England Journal of Evil Medicine. Get it? Evil medicine.
Oh, isn't that just poison?
They just slay me. Every time.
It's
Johnson and Johnson.
Kids these days.
No. Evil medicine is basically anything holistic. And not big pharma. Yeah. Yeah.
Which would be on brand for poison ivy, right?
Exactly. Not approved by CDC. Got it.
That's right. Yeah.
I love the fact that this is so bad that she's going like this, but the plane's not actually moving.
Yeah.
We've thought all this really through with the quality. Like we can't.
How can they actually find the invisible jet if they can't see it in the first place to steal it?
Watch that shot again. What's your? Oh, I guess I didn't go back far enough. The jet's not actually moving.
That's how little kids pretend to drive a car.
Yes. You give a little kid one of those steering wheels.
Please
let them like this, like crazy.
Please let it be Harley's blood.
What blood?
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume this is how those two end.
I was just gonna say,
it's amazing. Here's the blood from other people. Now they're taking a cruise ship.
Yeah, speak that right now.
Oh, there's paparazzi trying to get a picture and tell Ben Affleck I upper decked his fancy. My gosh, this is so over the top. Is this okay? Okay, all right. I'm just.
Who's this geared for? That's what I want to know.
That's what I was going to ask.
Lesbians.
The dregs of society.
Lesbians.
This reminds me of...
I hear all this talk about Zaslav, getting things back on track. I just don't see it.
Yeah.
Just like I don't see Chapek doing likewise over at Disney. I see nothing improving anywhere.
Well, Zaslav would not have had enough time.
Stuff
this
that
is
I've
actually
been
been
saying,
done
though.
already.
Exactly. I was going to say, some of the stuff's already in the can. They've already spent the money on it. They might as well just go ahead and get it out there, recoup whatever money they possibly might be able to.
Is this considered modern feminist empowerment? Because this actually seems like the opposite to me.
Yeah.
They twist and corrupt everything. It's been part of their political ideology for over 100 years. Take something that people love, twist it and corrupt it, and mock people in their face, showing them, oh, this is good, this is progressive, this is liberal. Yes, and keep pushing and pushing and pushing.
It's basically 1984, right? Good is bad, war is peace, blah 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 blah. So
it really is the whole socialist idea, right? That we can bring about whatever we want by fiat, when the reality is that's not how the world works. You can't.
Precisely.
You can only hold back the water for so long with a dam. Ultimately, nature wins. You know, and I see the same thing happening with this whole woke agenda. You can try to control people, but you're not going to change what's inherent to human nature.
Yeah.
You know, you could tell us that, you know, this whole transhumanism, you know, transgendered, trans, everything you want, whatever you believe, that's fine. That doesn't change reality.
Right.
What was the name of that garbage Christmas movie that Seth Rogen did and took all that heat for? That's like the first 5 seconds are dropping F-bombs and whatever.
I'd rather not think about it, but I know which one you're talking about.
This is because this isn't about their woke agenda, or whatever. To me, this is just the moronic element of who these people are. They're
have
not
like intelligent enough to make good products.
They just think that this is funny. This is hardy har. They don't care about anything. Like Harley being a gross, nasty, slutty character and not the secondary character of the Joker is what's interesting to them, because that's the only thing they can relate to is that nasty, abrasive, awful human. And them as lesbians and lesbian behavior is more interesting to them. And, you know, mocking Commissioner Gordon on a toilet who's so dumb he'll fall for a spam call. It's just I keep saying, but I agree with what you were saying, Mike. Who is this for? I keep going back to that. Like, I'm not the target audience. Who is this for? I don't know. Megan, I know it was for you, right? You related to those ladies.
Yeah. Like, she wants to see that.
Oh, that look was priceless, Megan.
Wasn't it great? She's so transparent with her emotions too. She's like, "You've got to be freaking kidding me!" It's like Clockwork Orange. You make me watch a crap like this. This is awful.
Oh, I haven't watched Clockwork Orange in years. I gotta watch that again.
Gray, Wakizashi Tea House. You should come up in here. I sent you a link, I think. Hopefully it went through. Did I do it right? Yes, I did.
Come on down, Waka.
Come on, Gray. Bring it in here, Jay. Bring it in here, Gray.
But I'll be honest with you. I understand the thought process behind that aspect of it. They're writing this kind of stuff because it's what titillates them. They're trying to appeal to the adult male audience, surprisingly, right? But again,
really,
like I said, this is not what I want from my comics, from my comic representation in cartoons and films. If you want to do an adult parody, okay, fine. You know, I could get behind that. I could go on the hub and check that out, but this is not the way to do it.
If they feel so confident about, you know, this show, do it in live action and see what happens.
Bingo.
Chris says it's clearly made for kids. Clearly made for kids.
Because here's the thing. This is how programming works, right? Because if it's a cartoon, it's just a cartoon, right? That's the mental processes that goes on in the head, right? And then because then some idiot parents out there, and I will say that some idiot parents out there will think, well, it's a cartoon, it's probably just okay. It must be okay, you know, for kids. Exactly. And this is how the program then it gets in the head of young influential children.
Yeah.
I hope to God not, obviously, but you know what's going to happen anyway. And
it's the whole Disney grooming process. Yeah,
exactly.
But I'd love to hear what Ironcaster says about this, because this concept of animation being for children is a very Western concept. It doesn't translate, you know, for example, with anime and stuff, as I understand anime.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's always been animation for all age brackets. And I mean, going back, I mean, really, when we look at the Western,
for example, here in the States.
I was going to bring up how, you know, going as far back as like the Flintstones being one of the first like animated series that was like intended for the whole family.
You're so right. Yeah.
But it's got this problem. It's this problem of they're taking out the superheroes, which by and large should be targeted at children, and it's just twisted into the gutter to be like the most vile, like distasteful property in the end.
No.
Full of decadence and corruption. That's all it's designed to do, in my view.
Yeah. Right? And I'm not playing